You know, you're meant to do something in your life, like that certain thing or that certain gift or whatever it is that you're meant to do or meant to have in your life, God will keep reminding it over and over to you in your mind. For me, and a good example of this is one year I got demoted at a job. And I was so upset and kind of embarrassed about it happening, but right now I'm not ashamed of it because what seems like demotion was God's promotion for me to elevate to the next level, to do what it is that He is assigning me to do. So there was one night when I got demoted and I did not know what to do with for the rest of my life. So I was like, okay, God, what are you calling me to do? What am I to do? Like, I love this job so much and I got demoted. And the Lord was just kept showing me interior design, all these, like, He just weighed it so heavy on my heart that night and just was showing it to me over and over and over while I was just sitting there bawling my eyes out. And He said, you're gonna do it. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And that was the first thing I told my dad that morning. I told him, I said, Dad, I wanna be an interior designer. And my own father looks at me and goes, are you crazy? But sure enough, I made my connection. And while I had that mustard seed of faith of making that connection, God slowly started opening doors for me. I had received favor and then I had received a referral. So, which opened the door for the job that I used to work at. And then God had opened more doors for me and so on and so forth. So, and now I'm looking at being my own boss. I'm looking at being, still doing what it is that I love to do. Doing it to a different level. This level is a little uncomfortable, but God had laid these desires in my heart for a reason. And at first, I didn't know this was what I was assigned to do. This was just something He shared with me. And when I spend more time with the Lord, He will bring back reoccurring instances that happened to me as a child, where I remember just drawing floor plans, you know, as a child and saying, Dad, I want you to build me a tree house. And I would just present the floor plans to him and he never did. Or I would be playing with my Barbie dream house and designing like interesting bed skirts and making just different little things. And my mom would look at me as a child and go, that is just very interesting. I've never seen a kid do that. But, and slowly the Lord had me interested in architecture when I was in 8th grade. And I just knew that I was called into this industry. But when you are in the world and you are living in sin, the enemy will come and blind you in certain areas of your purpose. And at that time when I was in college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to be. At first, I wanted to be a personal trainer because I loved working out. And